thy captive audience of mine, and be witness to my tale, one of tragedy and ambition, nobility and familial dysfunctionality, aspersion and drug-fueled prophecy. It's weird, but just stay with me, okay? I'm kind of a genius when it comes to these things. And look, I'm not trying to justify any flaws when I say that this play was written in 2 weeks, because it's flawless. It's a flawless play, but the publishers get ravenous, and the king gets beheadish, and the people get hungry. It's just that, keep that in the back of your mind. But it's going to be great. You're gonna love it.
When shall we three meet again? In lightning, thunder, or in... Oh, it's raining. I think I just felt a raindrop. Guys, we've got to reschedule. The water will ruin the soup.
It's fine. Look, we'll just do this soup next time. Right now, I want to hang out with my sisters.
No, my sisters. I show up to these for the soup. So we do the soup this time.
In this weather, that is fell.
It's fair. Look, I even brought Gramelkin. Into the soup she'll go.
Wait, stop, you psycho. Grandmakin is my familiar. Put her down. How do you even...
Banquo. Never have I seen a day so foul, so fair.
This is but a drizzle, my friend. Tell me, hast thou e'er borne witness to a true thunderstorm? What a majestic sight that is! A torment that does signal the torment of the Lord himself from his heavenly throne. A tempest that hath not been seen but by the likes of Noah.
All right, yes, Banquo, I have seen myself a thunderstorm. But on this day, I lack the presence of my peasant shelter bearers, so I must suffer the damp as a heathen shall.
My good friend, you make me laugh. What a sense of humour you have, Mackie, my boy. I say you make me gay. With delight.
Okay.
Who goes there? That would interrupt soup night.
'Tis I, Lord Banquo, and my partner, Macbeth.
We're just friends.
Are these two himbos for real? Well, they've already ruined soup night. Let's mess with them.
Yes, make them pay. Make them pay for interrupting soup night.
All right. You there, Blondie.
Yes?
I have a prophecy. Yes, a prophecy for you.
Well then, speak true, you terrible thing.
You, sire, shall be, Thane of Glamis.
But madame, I already am.
Do not interrupt.
Yes, and you shall be, Stain of, Cawdor.
You deliver the truth?
Of course. And best of all, oh distinguished lord, you shall one day be king.
Okay, we are trying to keep it realistic. So, what gives with the last one?
What? Do you think this guy can resist the bait? Come on.
King? Oh.
Well, what about me?
I don't know. Your kids are going to be kings or something.
Really?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Look at these women, Macbeth, giggling in awe of our promised prestige. Mac?
Dearest partner of greatness, I write to thee, my love, with joyous news. Should I not reveal it to you at once, surely it will burn a hole in my chest and result in my grisly death. Have I written yet I love you, my dear? For it is the only truth I know.
For it is the only truth I know. 3 sisters weird have advised me that I am thus to be Thane of Glamis, Cawdor, and ultimately king. Ooh, how exciting, milady. What a lovely life of royalty we shall share. Oh, he's so sweet, milady. Be reminded of how I love you and how I hate this damnable war for keeping us so separated. Oh, I wish my husband wrote to me like that.
Excuse me, could you please finish?
Oh, yes, of course. With love, your love, Mackie B. What a lovely letter, milady. How shall you respond?
I think a drawing of a thumbs up will suffice. Thank you. Paul's good servant. What was that he mentioned about Thane of Glamis and Cawdor?
Would you like me to repeat it?
Of course I'd like you to repeat it, thou insolent fool. You cannot have expected me to listen to all that schmaltzy garbage, can you? I say, and I spit once more like venom from my tongue.
3 sisters weird have advised me that I am thus to be Thane of Glamis, Cawdor, and ultimately king.
King?
Macbeth, this way comes.
Oh, dear Lord, he said it!
What? What did I say?
He
said it. He said the name. What? What name, Macbeth? What's going on? What's happening? No, no. I have a family. Please, no, no!
Oh well.
Welcome back, my son. I mean, my boy.
Duncan, my father, I mean, my king. How have you been?
I've been excellent, laddie. And let me just say, right now, and for no apparent reason, that it makes me very happy to know that you would never betray me. Boy, let me tell you that I sleep like a baby at night. I don't even lock my door, and the guards on watch aren't the sharpest tools in the shed. I only need the security of thought that I will never be betrayed by you or anyone else. Also, while I'm on the subject, can I just say that I'm also terribly bad at reading people? I mean, comically bad. If you were shooting me daggers at this very moment and plotting my death, I would be absolutely none the wiser. Isn't that terrific? Oh, and how's that lovely wife of yours?
Well, my lord, I was just off to see her.
Then don't permit me to keep you from her. Oh, wait, before you go. I also forgot to inform you that you are now Thane of Cawdor. Congratulations, my boy. Good night.
Ah, my beautiful, my sweet, how I have yearned to...
Duncan must die.
What says you? What is this treachery that spats from your mouth and reaches the ground so foully received?
If you wish to see yourself be king, then perhaps thou shalt remove a step of the equation. Take Duncan out.
Slow your roll, my dearest puppet. I was no studious child, but isn't the point of a prophecy that it comes true without interference? Already the other 2 prophecies have come to fruition. Now why kill Duncan when surely the crown will fall into my lap?
Because if you don't, you have a small penis and you do not love me.
I don't... It's not... Well, of course I... Well, you seem so intent to kill the old man. Why not do it yourself?
I don't like blood.
Very well, my love. It will be done. But only because I have a... You know what? Forget it. Forget it.
Oh, I can't stand waiting on these fin-set cod pieces all the cursed time. How has your day been, Mildred?
Her ladyship has been as much a pain as ever. I heard her scheming with her husband, that poor, meek man. He's like a rag doll for her to play around with. No spine, I say. I would be shocked if that man stood up to a fly.
Wait. Shh. Here comes her ladyship. Who's going to tell her she's muted?
That is very funny, Abigail. I only assume you don't know what happened to the last maid who pointed that out.
Oh, hello, my waiting-in ladies.
You didn't hear any of that, did you?
No, madam, we were merely passing through. Don't mind us. Ha ha.
Oh, goodbye, dears, goodbye. What fin-sucked codpieces. I guess I've got to repeat the whole thing for you, huh? That's obnoxious, but all right, here we go. Unsex me here and fill me from the crown to the toe top full of direct cruelty. Make thick my blood. You know what? It's not as fun the second time around. The spark is gone.
This is simple. You've got this, no worries. All you have to do is stab the old man to death. My, what is this I see before me? Is this a dagger? Come, let me clutch thee. Alright, I feel like this is trying to tell me something. Yeah, yes, I know. It's a Christ allegory. Has to be. The dagger art Christ, which means Duncan has to die. Oh, come on. Just yesterday, you burned down an entire Norwegian village. Women and children, the whole shebang. This is easy.
Life is such a beautiful thing. How I love life and living. Live, love, laugh. Those are my favorite words. How I love Mackie B, and how I think of him like the son I never had.
Come on, Mackie, just get it over with.
Who goes there? Rise, comrade. I believe we've been drugged.
Ha! Speak for yourself.
All right.
Et tu, Macbeth.
Oh, good God, what have I done? Truly the sky shall never be blue again. My sleep will be stolen from me. I can already feel it. How shall there be mirth after this ignoble act my hands have wrought? Oh!
Welcome back, everybody, to Late Night with Porter Live. We've got a great show lined up for you tonight, some truly fantastic guests, but before we get to them, let's give a hand to our lovely house band, The Apparitions. Some people love them, some people hate them, and some people would prefer that we cut them out of the show altogether. Anywho, I would like to give you all a warm welcome to our first guest of tonight. He's the Thane of Fife and a cunning little creature, the Caesarian himself, Mr. Macduff. It's good to see you, Macduff. How have you been?
Horrible, Porter. Just horrible. The king has been murdered and his children have fled the country, and I fear that they are responsible. Whoever the culprit, however, war will soon be upon us.
Oh my, that's terrible, Macduff. Absolutely terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Do you think that you might, too, leave the country?
I know not yet where my course shall steer. If I leave the country, then, well, I would have to leave my pregnant wife and child. Wait a minute. I would get to leave my... You know what, Porter? Thanks for having me on. I have some arrangements to make.
Short and sweet. Well, that's Macduff for you. Next up, we have a special guest booked. Say hello to the old man from the castle, from the outside the castle. Old man, your storytelling career has ascended like the traveling lamp since the death of the king. Do us all a favor and captivate us with one of your rich tales.
Be warned. Be warned. The night is filled with terrible screams. The hawk is killed by the mousing owl. Duncan's horses eat each other. I saw it with my own eyes. It's a crime against nature.
Oh. And do you have any fun stories?
No, but Netflix is working on an adaptation of those other stories. Guess who they're going to get to play me?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's it for this segment. But we just don't have the time left. We've got one more special guest tonight. It's the man with a quill and a will. He says iambic pentameter, but I hardly know her. Fluff your ruffs and powder your wigs for the playwright himself, Billy Shakes.
Good God, you people are still here? I can't believe it. Wow, I could spill ink on a page and these fools would lap it up. Can you imagine those poor children trying to study this in like 500 years? I bet they're all going to ignore my Christ allegories. Porter, did you know the dagger is actually Christ?
Well, that's all the time we have. Tune in next time for a once-in-a-lifetime interview with everyone's favorite character, Don't Shoot the Messenger Ross!
They, all of them, suspect us. They all know. Malcolm, Donalbain, Macduff, Ross, Lennox, Angus, and Banquo. Soon they will come for us, and then no more crown, no more servants, nothing. My love, my tenderest angel, thy proclivity for me once more. Do what must be done. Leave no witnesses.
You're insane. You know that. Oh, what did I say? I do like how power suits me. Now, why should I not intend to keep it? Perhaps I shall go and catch Banquo ere he leaves the castle.
Ah, Mackie, my dearest pal. Have you come to wish me and my son off? How sweet of you.
Yes, my dearest Banquo, indeed I wish you offed. But before you go, allow me to impart I cannot wait to see you at dinner tonight.
You wish me to dine with you tonight? Oh, that is a pleasant surprise. Oh, I'm going to be a mess from riding all day. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, I won't mind. By the end of today, riding is going to be the least of your body's concerns.
Oh, Maggie, in front of the child, you are so saucy.
Yes, Banquo, I know. I'll see you tonight. It's going to be to die for.
I'll see you tonight, you kilted thing. Come, Fleance, my son. We don't want to be late. Just a little higher, my boy. Just a tad. You've almost got it. And release. Ah, well, you nearly hit it.
Father, do you mind if we play catch instead? I'm not one for this hunting business.
Of course, Fleance. Lucky for you, I brought along a baseball.
I'm glad to be spending time with you, Pa. Ever since Mom left, it has been so lonely, and I know it's hard for you to take time off work.
I'm glad you still enjoy the company of your old man. You make me very proud. You know, one day you're going to be a king.
Whatever you say, Dad.
Fly, you fool!
Now, why would someone leave a perfectly good bow just lying around?
Good. Now, have you killed Banquo and his son?
Apologies, my lord. You're gonna have to repeat that.
It was a most simple question, but nevertheless I shall. Have you killed Banquo and his son?
Eh?
Did you kill Banquo and his son?
Yeah, sure.
Fine. There's a special reward waiting for you in the dungeon.
Oh, goody, goody.
Dearest husband, if your business in your office is through, would you like to come and join us in court for dinner?
Of course, my lambkin. I'll be right up. No, this cannot be. My eyes must be like the sleazy auto mechanic that doth fool me into seeing what is not really there. Avaunt ye creature, drone not on my extended warranty.
What is the matter, my pretty bowcock? Not to worry. He is like this quite often. You see, he had fallen on his head as a baby.
I have unfinished business with you, Macbeth. Do you not see I'm already deceased?
Banquo, I draw my sword at the sight of thee.
You would do so in front of your guests.
Name your business that draws your soul back into this world.
Well, since you asked, it is not my soul, but my heart that tethers me to this mortal plane. You see, Macbeth, I am in love, and I cannot die till my love is resolved.
Thou reprobate! It is my wife you have loved. I should have known all that flirting with me was just to get to my wife. Well, joke's on you, Banquo. No other man in the world could love my wife as I do. The way she nags and fits, how her breath reeks after haggis, or the way she badmouths all of my friends, saying things like, "Oh, Ross is such a dork," or "Lennox is a cream-faced loon." So ha, Banquo, now take thy debauchedness back into the spirit world.
I think I need to take a nap. No, Macbeth, it is you I'm in love with. Please, my masculine flower, relinquish thy hold on this mortal realm and bind with me in the spirit world.
Banquo, we're just friends. And you're dead.
Well, I'll give it a shot.
I have had it with these supernatural molestations. There are 3 I must see.
Double, double.
Toil and trouble.
Cauldron Dream.
And Goldrim Bubble.
Matzo ball, gazpacho, consomme and bisque.
Parsley, celery, and salt. Just a pinch.
Grab yourself a ladle and take a heavy scoop.
For tonight
is the night.
We prepare our soup.
Pause thy crack, thou midnight hags, and catch my drift.
Taking this snack, sisters. Blondie's back for more.
Would you like some soup, Blondie?
Oh, well, actually, what kind of soup is it?
I believe it's bouillabaisse.
Oh, well, that's very kind, but I come for answers, not soup.
Yes, we know you come for answers, but it is not the question that you seek.
What?
I don't really know. Sounded better in my head.
Hey, we're still messing with this guy, right?
Yeah, why not?
Blondie, you are in grave danger.
From who can this be?
I'm sensing a name that starts with a P.
And I don't think I know any P names.
Then maybe an M.
Macduff. I should fear harm by Macduff.
Yes! Beware, McFud! Beware!
Well, then I shall kill Macduff, just as I have killed Banquo.
Oh, that's funny. I thought you just said that you scared somebody.
Well, yes, of course. It was your prophecy that inspired me to do so.
Oh, we'll be right back with your prophecy, sir. But first, I think we need to take a hat on. This guy's a wacko. I think we might have taken a little too much insane rube last time. Look, we've got to convince him that there's no real danger. Then maybe this McFad guy is gonna be alright. Miranda, you're up next.
Wait, what do I say?
Something vague.
Okay, Blondie. Don't get too worried because you won't be harmed by anyone born from a female. I suck at improv. Was that okay?
No, it was alright. And you know what? I really wouldn't lose any sleep over this whole danger business, because you'll be A-okay until the day Burnham Wood comes a knocking on your door. Why don't you go on home and get some rest? Doesn't that sound good, buddy?
Well, I thank you for the warnings, but I have more questions that require your counterpart answers.
Oh, you do. That's nice. Hey, what's that over there?
Where? Vanished. How strange. Well, I've got an army to amass and some lumberjack research to conduct.
I'm a virgin. I'm a charlatan. I'm a greedy pig. Just kidding. I'm terribly cruel. I'm the nicest guy. I'll quit it. You win. I was testing you.
You test me while that mongrel Mackers is back in our home country wreaking havoc across the land.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me that wasn't fun for you.
Yo, 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 what's up, my courtly dudes? Ross is in the house and he's bringing the news. Really, gentlemen? You don't know that it's going to be bad news. But yes, it is bad news. I'll get over with it fast like ripping a bandage off. Come on, speed around, here we go. Macduff, I regret your wife and kid were killed. This plot by Mackie B is getting totally ill. Despair as well, for he has taken your castle, that if you wish to reclaim, it will be quite the hassle. Gather your forces near Dunsinane. Try to step up to your foe, you'll face a world of pain. To take Scotland back, you'll some miracles lacking. You'll need a clever plan to send this Mackie B packing. I think that's all. I'm gonna head out, but I'm rooting for you guys.
Macduff, I'm so sorry.
How could he take my castle? The bad foul and troglodyte. Ambition is his only compass. That settles it. Malcolm, we join our forces and leave England at once. I've got my dignity to reclaim.
Wait, Macduff, you're sure you're not upset over this whole thing with your family? Shoot, I had this whole speech prepared.
We need a clever move, something our enemy won't see coming. Perhaps we disguise our army as a copse of trees.
Corpse. I like that. Yes, it's brilliant. Macbeth will never see it coming. Wait, it's an accident. I'm a protagonist. You can't do this.
I ought to go practice my sparring then, on my own.
Oh, you were serious about staying up and waiting for her ladyship to sleepwalk. I kind of thought that was innuendo for something. Not sure what, but a man can be hopeful. Shh! Here she comes! I can't believe it! This is a great perturbation of nature! Out, damn bloody Spot! Why do you not come out?
What a shame. Another perfect nightgown absolutely ruined. We all know and abhor those hard to clean stains. And up until now, there's been no decent solution. Hi, I'm Willie Shakes, and I'd like to introduce to you Out Damn Spot, the only cleaning product that can remove blood from even the most degenerate of consciousnesses. Out Damn Spot works to remove 99.9% of guilt you harbor from manipulating your husband into effecting a cascade of brutal murders. Right now, and we'll send 2 barrels for the price of 1. But wait, there's more. We'll even throw in a scroll of Shakespeare's greatest hits for absolutely no extra cost. Don't wait, this special offer only lasts as long as the current monarch. Look, these plays don't pay for themselves.
Ross, what news do you bring me?
Give me a second, it's quite the little run from England to Dunsinane. Whew. Well, it seems that Malcolm will ally himself with Macduff, and together they will move on Dunsinane.
Well, let them come. I have no reason to fear. Burnham Wood has not moved an inch, and that boy Malcolm is born of a woman. Believe me, I'm well acquainted with his mother.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I must be off. There's a Chinese emperor who's about to find out that his wife and only son just committed double suicide.
Ah. What in holy matrimony was that?
It was the king, my lord. She is dead.
I think you mean the queen, but... Ah! My queen is dead. What is your name, servant, that gives you the power to deliver this weighted account?
Satan, my lord.
Wait a minute. All this time I've had a man named Satan working under me? Am I the bad guy?
Nonsense, my lord. On the bright side, my lord, the property value of Dunsinane has risen rapidly since Burnham Wood moved right next door.
Where is Burnham Wood?
Well, at the rate it was moving at, I imagine we've got a nice wooded courtyard by now.
This is madness. My world doth crumble at the hands of this twisted circumstance. I must see this prevarication through the judgment of my own eyes.
Thou villain, thou false king, impostor, murderer, betrayer, may yours ring with the baying of hellhounds who doth thrill at the trust of your arrival.
Then my place in hell will grow cold, Macduff. I am charmed. No man of woman born can slay me.
Despair thy charm, for Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
Then even though I may be lost, I fight thee, for death is preferable than kissing up to Malcolm.
Clang, clang,
Clank,
clang.
clank,
Ah!
ooh, ow, clank, clank.
Ah!
All along this prophecy stands on infantile legs. I am invincible. No man can kill me.
I admit your manly strength reigns superior in this battle of cocks, but in all this roughness and confusion, my mind has fumbled the name of he who is solely fit to be ruler of Scotland.
Oh, then be thankful, Macduff, for I pity thee. The name of that man is Macbeth.
I knew I would not have to wait long, my old friend.
Crafty recognizes crafty. Ooh.
You who travels the road.
Come closer.
We have a prophecy for you.